Welcome to our office here. Welcome to Central Oregon. We're going to teach you a little bit about fly fishing today in the backyard that we call home.
You mentioned the key word, little, which is what I know about fly fishing.
Okay.
I know very little about fly fishing.
Well, that's all right. We'll cover some of the basics today about casting, presentation, what we're trying to do so that, you know, maybe we'll pick up some fish. So what we're going to do is we're going to get you into some Gore-Tex waders.
Do I look the part?
You look the part. You look like you know what you're doing now.
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to get my fly fish on.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll go down into this one area that's kind of behind us.
What's this river?
This is the Fall River, and it's one of the spring creeks that are in Central Oregon. There's two major ones, the Metolius and this.
It is so clear. I don't think I've ever seen a river so clear.
So let's just go ahead and go on down into this area over here, and we'll do a little casting 101.
Okay.
The basis of it is that you're going to have what's called right above you is 12 o'clock.
Okay.
In front of you, we want to stop the rod tip at about 10 o'clock. Behind you, 2 o'clock.
So am I letting go of this or am I hanging on to
Eventually you will. Just hang on to it for now.
So 10 to 2.
10 to 2. There you go. Keep going. Back and forth. Yep. Hey, you got it, John. So John, we're gonna fish this area right in here. You can kind of see some of the landmarks where fish will be holding. So we have this really light green area over here, and then kind of a darker green up above it with fast water. So for the most part, what's gonna happen is the fish comes up. You'll see the fish come up, rise, and grab it and pull back down.
Yeah, then what do I do?
Once we get to that part, then we'll talk through that. So that's a good cast right in there because it's moving up into it.
Thank you. I had no idea that we get to go for a nice hike too, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of the enjoyment of it as well. You get to see a different part of the scenery, and so kind of the same thing what we did before is we're going to fish kind of this area right in here. Right into that section right there. So you did really well. You picked up the sport really quickly, and it looks like you were enjoying yourself.
I had a great time. You know, this isn't about catching fish for me. It would have been nice, but it's not necessary. This is about meeting new friends and being at one with Mother Nature. This is just gorgeous.
I agree 100%. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Paul. Mountain biking has become the rage in Central Oregon, and for good reason. There's over 300 miles of single track. Mountain biking is just blowing up here, man.
Yeah, it sure is. We have, like you said, 300 miles of trail. There is everything from beginner level down near the river to extreme high mountain rocky terrain. And everyone has a good time here on bikes.
So what kind of trail is this? This doesn't seem like a beginner trail to me.
Yeah, we took you on one of the harder trails in Bend today.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I felt that way. I felt like a complete novice.
Yeah, a lot of rocks, a lot of roots.
So how long would it take me to get proficient on a trail like this? Realistically.
Yeah, totally. There's if you get into mountain biking, the progression can be pretty fast just because it is so fun. You can ride beginner trail, and as soon as your fitness is going, you can do maybe 15 or 20 miles in a 3-hour ride.
So how long you been riding?
I started riding when I was 14.
So just a few years then?
Yeah, it's been, gosh, I guess 20-something years
You just
now.
told us your age.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, it's great. I love riding, and it keeps me fit, keeps me going. Bend is a great place to live if you're an athlete or if you're just an outdoor enthusiast.
Thanks for this. This was awesome.
Yeah, good.
What makes golf in Central Oregon so special? From high mountain to high desert, you won't find a better variety of courses anywhere. Today we'll visit a few of its premier destinations. Crosswater Club in Sun River is one of those bucket list courses you definitely want to play when you come out here. Josh, this place is very special.
What is really special about the place is we're built on 600 acres in our gated community, of which 200 acres are designated for the Owners Association, leaving us 400 acres, which 200 is the bent grass golf course and the other 200 are native wetlands and fescues.
This hole might be the longest hole I've ever seen in my life.
This is the longest hole I've ever played personally. So
How long is this hole? Tell us about this hole. How do you play this hole?
it's 683 yard par 5, and it takes 3 really great golf shots to get there. And when you get up there, you're going to notice the green isn't the biggest green in the world either.
Really? Because I don't think I would play from this tee box. I think I'd play from that one way up there.
And I would go with you.
We're now at Tetherow, just outside of Bend, but I gotta say, this kind of looks like Scotland, Davis.
Well, it's a Scottish Highlands course. So
What does that mean?
It's the style. It's link style golf. So it's tight lies, it's fescue grass, and it's a lot of bump and run.
You're leading the trend. Tell us about the golf boards.
Well-
That's so cool.
You know, we like to consider ourselves not your grandfather's country club, so we do things a little bit differently. A golf board is a 4-wheel drive, almost like skateboard / surfboard that will go about 11 to 15 miles an hour. It's just like surfing, or it's just like skateboarding. And you put your bag on the front and it's got a bar and you just wiggle into it.
I'm so impressed with the diversity of the courses we've seen today in Central Oregon, and Ed, Pronghorn is no exception. What's
you.
unique to Pronghorn?
Well, I really think it's the quality of golf that we have here with our Nicholas golf course and our Fazio golf course as well. It's very rare to have Nicholas and Fazio golf courses side by side.
And you've got the most unique par 3 on the Fazio course I've ever seen.
We do our 8th hole. It actually incorporates a lava tube that we discovered during the construction of the golf course, and actually built the hole around that specific feature. It's really wonderful.
I love your tee boxes over there, the little Pronghorn stuff. That's super cool.
Very unique. Yes.
Very unique. So you're from Chicago.
Yes.
What do you tell your buddies back in Chicago about living in Central Oregon and golf in Central Oregon?
Well, it's just one of the great places in the world to do both. The real interesting thing about Central Oregon is just the wealth of outdoor activities that are here outside of golf.
You hit it on the head. There's so much activity in Central Oregon. There's no excuse to not be in shape here.
Absolutely.
Let's go exercise.
Very good. Thanks a lot.